So, I just played the event a little bit, and it do be time to check out the final new servant of Gura Gura 8. And man, there were a lot of new servants. And ironically, we are ending on the free one, the welfare. Yay! So, we got Archer Magoichi. Kind of cute, not gonna lie. Also, it gives me vibes of like several different servants, if anything. Yeah, that's not a bad thing necessarily. Arknight's character. Yeah, honestly, as someone that doesn't really play Arknights, I could see why you would say that. Anyway, let's get those levels up and we'll see what we're working with here. Again, as it's a welfare, there won't be that many more reactions to the aesthetics, but, you know, voice lines, expressions, we'll see what we come across. Wow. That pout though. That is a pretty high tier pout immediately. She looks very head-patable, you know? She's one of those servants, like Ushi and some others as well. Like a servant that you just kind of want to head pat. First Ascension. Oh my god, it's so different. Whoa, what are those? The one change we're gonna see here though in the aesthetics is the final ascension. So let's see. Again, the costume should be the same, right? Maybe the goggles are there, but otherwise it's gonna be different art-wise. Oh my, is that like a giant onigiri in their hand? She's munching away. So we have Kagetora, who's basically just, you know, boozing it up. And then we have her who's just munching on an onigiri. Or yeah, you know, for the Americans out there, that's a jelly donut. I mean, it's basic as hell, but, you know, it's cute. I like it. Alright, so the battle sprite, the one we have, what does it look like? As I would expect seeing the stage art, right? But hey, honestly, I still want to say, for a welfare, it's pretty good. But there you go. Again, not much to say about the aesthetics being a welfare servant, but, you know, for a free servant, I think I'm pretty satisfied. I don't really have any complaints. And let's talk about the gameplay next. Oh yes, so we are dealing with a 4-star archer. Attack on base 8.9k, which, you know, could be higher, but I still feel like it's at least in the middle of the pack of 4-star archers, if not slightly higher, but probably around average. But again, free servant, so don't expect miracles. Now, deck type, or yeah, what cards do we have? Double Buster, double Quick. So Ruler Scotty comes to mind immediately. Archer's also having a great base absorb. And then the MP is probably one of those too. It is Quick, so yeah, definitely Ruler Scotty friend over here. But I feel like already because of the card type, a lot of people are gonna brush her off immediately because Quick is still sadly not very popular, which makes me sad, but it is what it is. Now hit counts for the cards, we got 3 on Buster and Arts, 5 on the Quicks, and then 5 on Extra. Pretty solid. I mean, they're not crazy like Kagetora just earlier, but you know, pretty reasonable I would say. She has a really good MP gain. She does. What is the number actually? Oh, 0.75. Yeah, I mean that looks pretty good in combination with the card hit counts. Yeah. All right. Passives. Yep. We got 3. Okay. I was expecting like 1 or 2, but we got 3. All right. Magic Res D equals 12.5% magic res or debuff res. Cool bonus. Independent extra day for 10% crit damage. Always nice on archers, of course. It's their passive anyway. And then items construction is like gun. So it's like a unique version of it. So it comes with arts up for 5% on self. And then 10% arts crit damage. So wait a minute, it's like completely different, because normally item construction is like debuff success rate, right? I was thinking this would have that and then some other effect, but no, they just like, you know what, we don't even need that, we just toss it away and just completely change the effects, and then there you go, unique item construction, I guess. But honestly, this is probably better anyway. I don't even know if she has any debuffs, but yeah, arts up and arts crit damage, huh? But the problem is she only has 1 arts card, right? Mixed value, I suppose. The class anti-append is against Berserkers, which again, one of the best ones for the Magoichi fans out there. Very nice. Alright, MP time. So yeah, quick MP, huh? Now the question is single target or AoE. First of all, self-quick card up 1 turn. For 1 turn, scales with overcharge. And also Buster up for 1 turn, scales with overcharge. And then does powerful damage to a single enemy. And gives them a crit chance down for 3 turns. Hey, insert your memes right here. I already like what I'm hearing. All right, let's take a look at the numbers. 10 hitter. Okay. Sounds like a quick MP, alright. So it's probably, even as a single target one, it probably generates a good chunk of stars as well, right? And maybe even refunds a little bit. Now, other numbers, we got 20% quick and buster up for 1 turn before damage on base overcharge. And again, much like Kagetora, scaling up to 40% on max OC. Pretty good on base, not bad. And then the enemy gets a minus 20% crit chance down for 3 turns. It's a flat effect, it's a normal effect, so it doesn't scale. I like it. I always like crit chance down on enemies. It can save your ass, so. And then there's no like power mods or anything. That's it for the effects. Okay. She refunded 30% on Rider with double Summer Sky and Cast Story for you. Not bad. I feel like the face cards are going to be where the, you know, the refund really shines though. But yeah, honestly, for a Welfare MP, I feel like it's pretty good. It's actually more effects than you usually see on Welfare MPs, and I think all the effects are nice. Like, there's nothing pointless. Basic, but what you would expect anyway. Alright, let's take a look at those skills. We got Sure Hit. Okay. Okay, Self-Sure Hit for 3 turns. All allies get crit damage for 3 turns and a Star Bomb. 6-turn cooldown. Okay. I mean, I'm not surprised that she has Sure Hit, because usually a lot of servants that are like gun-focused tend to have Sure Hit, right? Alright, let's see the numbers. We got 30% AoE crit damage. And then, ooh, a 30 Star Bomb on max rank. Hey, that's pretty big, actually. I was expecting the crit damage to be around that number because it's AoE, right? But hey, 30 stars is more than I thought it was going to be on that side, at least. And again, it's good synergy, right? So, I feel like the Sure Hit could have been AoE as well, honestly. But, you know, it's not a big deal, I feel like. For a Welfare especially, it's alright. Then we got her main card types in the second skill. Always nice, considering she's a DPS, right? And not a support. Self-quick up for 3 turns, self-buster up for 3 turns, and then self-crit damage up for 3 turns. Again, very basic. 6-turn cooldown. We got 30% on everything on max rank. Again, for a free servant of Welfare 4-star, I think this is fine. This is totally acceptable. For modern Welfare, it's fine. It's good enough. It's not a crazy skill, but it's certainly good enough. And then finally, we have some kind of an evade, which is good. So maybe she can keep herself alive as well. Self-evade. Ooh, it is a 1-turn one, though. I was hoping for it to see like a scale, like a, you know, turn-based one. Then we got, ooh, a taunt as well for 1 turn for self. Okay. And then MP gain on damage taken up for 1 turn. And also a battery. Okay, so here's the thing. I was hoping to see like a 2-hit, 3-turn evade. But honestly, with the taunt, it's actually kind of nice. So that's basically a free turn against a lot of bosses. She takes all the hits, and then she gets more MP as well for being hit. So synergy is definitely there. It's a 6-turn cooldown. The numbers are like... well, the only thing that scales is the MP gain on damage taken, which scales up to 50% on max rank. So at that point, if the enemy hits you with like a bunch of multi-hitters, you're definitely going to feel the difference. You're going to see your bar jump a lot more. But if it's like, again, if they hit you like single hit, you know, attacks, like buster attacks or something, then you're probably not going to see a big difference. So it depends. It's always very RNG when it comes to MP gain on damage taken, you know? And the battery doesn't scale, sadly. It is a flat 20%. I feel like it could have been 30%. I'm not going to lie. But they're probably going to be, they're probably really careful with welfares now. I don't know. But you know what? Honestly, seeing all this, I think she's okay. I think she's good. Is she, like, amazing? Probably not. Yeah, like Heyo is saying for welfare, I think she's solid. For sure, yeah. I feel like there's not a big lack of good single-target archers, like you're saying. I feel like it's the opposite, if anything. I feel like there are a lot of options for single-target archers. So the competition is going to be tough, even as a free servant, right? Feel like she's still gonna be good, especially I like the synergy with Summer Scotty as well. It's like spot on with the you know, the red and the green and the MP also being quick, so, and her having quick crit focus as well. There's definitely viable options, right? Good for newer players. Yeah, exactly. I feel like if your account is you know, established, she probably will never see use. As brutal as that sounds, if you have a pretty well established account outside of this event, if I had to guess, you're probably never really going to use her. But if your account is semi-new, like maybe a year or less, or between 1 and 2 years, depending on how many archers you've summoned, she can actually be very good of an asset, right? And yeah, free MP obviously goes a long way. But there you go. I think with that, we can probably conclude this. I feel like I saw what I was expecting. This is more or less exactly what I was expecting to see gameplay-wise. Like, just a solid modern welfare. Not broken, but, you know, pretty good. But that'll conclude this final first impression, well, presumably final, of Gura Gura 8. So if you enjoyed this video, do be a solid and press the thumbs up button, okay? Really helps out. Be sure to play the event if you want your Magoichi, because, you know, they don't like reruns anymore. And she's probably not going to be back in the welfare shop anytime soon, so play the event, subscribe not to miss out on future videos. We got a lot of fun stuff planned anyway, including meme review highlights. Oh, I know you guys like those, so yeah, stay tuned for those at least and other fun stuff. And I hope to see you in the next video. Take care and peace out.